Jesus Christ, that piece of rock scared the hell out of me. So I just destroyed this rock and the piece went flying over there. And for a second, I thought it was a T-Rex. Because this galley was running away and I was like, oh shit, I'm screwed. Thankfully, it was just a rock. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Welcome gamers back to another ARK survival video. My name is SebTheGamer and we are back on the Gaming Evolved server. Now as you can notice, there are a few things that are different. First of all, the house that we built last episode is now made out of wood. I also have a monkey, I've got metal armor, and you'll also notice something else. I've got Titan, and as well I have some new dinos. Now, I think it was, yeah, Steven. Was it Steven? Yeah, I think it was Steven, the Parasaur died, and as a way to, I don't know, bring me back up to date, you could say, I tamed up 2 trikes. This one here tamed out, I believe, at around 160? No, sorry, more than that. I think it tamed up at around 201-ish. And then this one here tamed out about level 6. So just two trikes. I've got a dillo, I have a monkey, as you saw, and inside the house, which we're going to be leaving behind now, I had some storage. I did have some metal. This should technically not be running, but there you go. Now it'll stop. I got some storage up there and all this. But this is just a good little temporary house for now. I'm going to leave it here in case we ever need to come back south. But in this episode, I plan on moving. Finally getting out. I did play quite a bit on while I was away. And honestly, it's going to be a bit of an Oops, I did not mean to do that. It's going to be an interesting run, you could say, because I'm practically bringing everything I've got. I got a spare hatchet. I've got 2, what's it called? 2 sleeping bags on the other trike. These here I picked up from a drop. I might as well just take them along. I've got all my metal. I've got some saddles. You know, I've got everything. So hopefully we can survive this, but I'm not 100% sure. So it's definitely going to be an interesting journey, especially since I'm going to be carrying a lot of the trikes. Well, I am going to be going with the trikes. So I'm not exactly sure how good this is going to be. I did encounter a raptor just before recording this video, and I took care of it. But I'm more worried actually I'm worried about the trikes, because even though they can withstand quite a bit, I worry that it's enough. So yeah, this video is going to be a little bit of a jumbled. Oh god, my game just crashed. Sorry about that, gamers. My game crashed for some bizarre reason. It said that my Wi-Fi crashed, but my Wi-Fi is still working. I don't know. Some bizarre thing. Anyway, as I was saying, it's going to be an interesting trek, because practically where I've got to go is, there you go, I've got to go through the swamp. And I don't really like that at all. I don't like that idea whatsoever. So what I'm thinking about, actually, is I'm going to show you. I'm thinking about going here, up here, so around the swamp and redwood biome, and then go along here. Now, it's going to be risky. I don't know if it's worth it or not, because here it's the swamp, there's the redwood biome. It's going to be absolutely chaotic, so I guess the best thing to do is just to go through there. But, of course, we'll just have to see. Hopefully it'll be okay, because, honestly, this is practically everything I've got right now. If we do die, it's going to be a bit of a disappointment, but there's nothing really we can do about that. One thing I do hope to do, however, is that every time we put down a sleeping bag, we can throw down as well a small chest or something, which I didn't craft up, but we can craft them up on the way, just so then if I die, I can at least, you know, put a little bit of stuff in there or something to keep me covered. Now, hopefully none of my dinos get stuck, because that would be a little bit bad. I think, okay, no, I was just lagging. So it's going to be interesting. Now, this here is Dreyark's base, actually. Dreyark lives right next to where I had set up my little base. So we'll just have to see how this all goes. Hopefully it goes fine, but I've got a good feeling about this. And I can tell you right now, gamers, it is going to be fine. So we have our first carnivore, gamers. A raptor. Now, of course, it's not going to be a problem for us to kill this raptor. It's probably not going to be a very high level. But there's another raptor down there as well. Maybe we can help our fellow trike. But if we hit the trike, we're going to have to kill the trike as well. Yeah, it looks like, well, not a problem. We just killed both of them. So it looks like it's going to be fine. Those could also be just a famous last words, but, you know, I hope it all goes well. We are on course by the looks of it, so I think we're going to be fine. The only worry is I'm worried about night, because there's going to be pegos. I think they're called pegos. And apparently they are absolutely brutal, and they will kill absolutely anything. And that's what I'm worried about. That's probably the biggest thing I'm worried about, because I know for a fact that those there are not something you want to be around, especially in the nighttime. So I guess what I might do is I might just pause in the night. Well, let's go help our fellow Dillo here. I mean, if this Dillo dies, big deal, but, you know, it's always good for that little protection. There we go. Okay, so we're doing quite well so far. Not that much difficulty. I mean, I've not run into any problems at all. But I'm not expecting to until I get further into the game. Well, further into the map, actually. But those are like some famous last words right there. Let's go to the top of this ridge. Hopefully we can see a little bit better of where we really have to go. Looks like... Oh no, I thought I was going to crash again. But I think we're going to be fine. I mean, this is a very peaceful area. None of the dinos are running. So it means that we might be good. So let's just hope everything goes according to plan. Oh shit, gamers. We're in a bit of a predicament. Oh god. So to our right, there's the swamp. To our left, there's a T-Rex. And just behind us, there are 2 snakes. This is not good. This is not good at all. The T-Rex is just over there. The snakes, I think, got stuck. And we've got the swamp just down there. This is not good at all. I was hoping to at least survive a little bit. Oh no, don't jump off. But it's going to be a bit of a predicament. We also ran by a Spino, but thank goodness he was distracted. Because despite both my trikes being pretty good at melee, I do not think we would last too long when it comes to fighting a Spino, let alone a T-Rex. So thank goodness we looked like we might have averted the crisis. But of course I cannot confirm. I mean, that Fiomia is running towards us, so it must be means that there's something around. It means that there's something around this of danger. Nighttime is approaching, which is not good at all. Not good at all. And we got the redwood biome, but I think we might be okay. Yes. Oh yeah, this here. Oh, this is Axeman's Maze. Huh. All right. So I know exactly where we are. Yeah. All right. So we're getting close to the location of where we have to go. But this is Axeman's Maze. He made this for Syntac. So that's actually quite cool that it's still here. I thought it would have been removed by now. Look, an explorer's notes. This is actually perfect. There we go. Obi Raptor, if you gamers are interested. I already got 2, I think. So at least now we have some XP boost. For whatever reason, we do need it. But this here was made, by the way, in with Survival Plus, Survival Plus or Structures Plus. One of those 2. So that's why it's floating, and that's why I don't want to use it, because it's got things like this. But it's pretty cool, actually. So let's see. We can run along that river, and that river will more or less take us exactly where we need to go. So that's perfect. It means that we are right on course. But now comes a little bit of a tricky part, because here, this is where things get a little bit more tricky. I mean, there's a Carno up there, but we've taken out multiple Carnos before with this trike, so that's not a big scary thing. It's more the bigger creatures that we're going to be seeing soon. That's what I'm worried about. I mean, we got a Trudon there. We killed some. Look, he's aggroed onto us. We've killed some Trudons before, so that's not too much of a worry. But when this comes with a Trudon plus a Carno plus some other things, it's going to be tricky. So here we go. We are now in a battle. We just killed the Trudon, so that's good to know. The Trudon's down. The Carno's down. That's for sure. Yeah, Carno's down. Now we got the Dillos to take care of, and then we're more or less good. As long as we don't attack the what's it called? The Theosaurus. That one. I think we'll be perfectly fine. Okay, here we go. And I think we're safe. There we go. Now we're safe. Perfect. Look at that. We did level this guy up a little bit. There you go. 300% movement speed, and now let's keep pumping melee damage on him. I'll do the other dinos when we get to our location. 200 health, which is perfect That's what I was aiming for. But now it's nighttime. Now is when we have to be a little bit more on the safe side. We got 2 raptors in front of us. But of course, raptors against us are not that much of a problem. That drop's coming down. I don't think there's no point staying to pick it up. A bit too risky, honestly. There you go, raptor 1 down. And this is exactly where we need to be. So we are perfect. We just need to cross. We just need to go around here, staying on this side of the river, and we'll be fine. We will be absolutely fine, which is great. It means that we're definitely gonna make it this time, which is nice. And now we got Maganera. Let's just kill these guys. There we go. Okay, fantastic. Oh yeah, the beavers are still here, which is good. Means that we can always just come by and pick up a beaver if we need to. So it's good. It's good. It's definitely much harder than to play ARK on the ground than it is in the flight. So that's it's good that we've gone this far. I'm probably gonna set up a small area soon just to I don't know, like a sleeping bag and things, which is a good place. Is probably just about here, because this is I would say roughly the halfway point. We have made it, gamers. Sorry about the massive cut. I ran out of space on my computer, so halfway through the journey I had to stop the recording and start transferring the videos onto my other hard drive so then I can finish this recording. But we have made it. We have made it to the location of where we're going to be building. It has been a ride. Now, one thing that absolutely dramatically happened is that both my other trike as well as my Dillo have died. It's a bit of a pity, but to be honest, I was not actually expecting them to survive such a long time. And they somehow lasted. They passed another base. I don't know whose base it is, but they passed someone else's base. But we have made it. We have made it to the location where we're going to be building, right here. This is it. This here is where we're going to be doing. It's a lovely place right here. It's going to involve, you know, some very nice. So like a nice roof and a nice everything. It's right next to some beavers. This here is a very, very beautiful spot. I purposely did not build here my previous season due to the fact that this was such a nice place. This is where we're going to be building. I have no idea exactly how I'm going to build this, but I think I have an idea. I'm going to try leaving as much as the foliage as it is. I'm not going to change anything here. I am going to remove some of the rocks, however. This rock here, for example. And my plan is simple. I'm gonna build like a little bridge or something and maybe build my little house on this area here. I'm not 100% sure. I have no idea, but this is a relatively peaceful place. I did pass another T-Rex, but it was considerably further upriver. So I think this is it. This is where we're definitely going to start building. So I'm going to quickly jump into my engrams and I'm going to learn all the stone things, because I feel like stone right now is probably going to be the best choice. Definitely going to be one of the best choices here, because it's definitely going to fit into the characteristics of this area. Sloped roofs, here we go. Stone hatch frame, yes please. Stairwell, yeah, we'll do that. Stone railing, yes please. I think that's everything. Door frame, you cannot forget about that. But I think that's everything related to stone. Fantastic. Alright, so how are we going to build this? It is a peaceful place, but I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to build a little shack. Or maybe build like a place where we can leave our stuff behind. Because I definitely, if I die, the closest bed is, I'll actually show you. The closest bed to me right now is right here. And that's a bit too far if I die, especially since it's a bit of a risky thing. So here we go. I also did pick up a drop, and I got a journeyman saddle, which is very, very nice, actually. I was not quite expecting that, but let's throw all this in here. We do not need this right now, and we just need to clear up our inventory as much as we can, because this way, now that we've cleared it up a little bit, we can move it at a quicker pace, and we can throw down what we need to throw down. So, what are we going to build first? We're going to build some stone foundations. We need stone, wood, and thatch. Now, that's not going to be too difficult, since we do have stone absolutely everywhere. We got wood more or less everywhere, and we have thatch wherever the wood is. So, I'll build a small little shack for now, just a temporary, just to put our things away. And there's a raptor there, so that's a bit of a problem. But do you know what? I'm going to be perfectly fine, honestly. I'm confident that we'll survive this. I mean, it looks like it's only one raptor. Is that that's a carno. There's a carno there as well. So, that's a bit of a different scenario then. So we're just going to run back over to my trike, since my trike is absolutely battle worn. I mean, Jesus Christ, this trike can like probably take out like an army and still live. This is a serious trike right here, and it's my trike as well. That's what makes it so special. Jesus Christ, that piece of rock scared the hell out of me. So I just destroyed this rock, and the piece went flying over there. And for a second, I thought it was a T-Rex. Because this galley was running away, and I was like, oh shit, I'm screwed. Thankfully, it was just a rock. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. I have a feeling, gamers, that this is a very high-level carno. It's taking a little while to kill. Oh, never mind, it was only a level 54. My bad. But this is what I got right now, gamers. This is the temporary base that we're going to be setting up. Practically, it's going to have 4 windows along here. Actually, 5 windows. Let's go 5 windows along here. And then everything is also going to be walls with a door. I can park my trike here, easy access. So it's going to be fine. It's going to be perfect. It's going to work out. I have a very good feeling about how this little base is going to turn out for now. And then after that, I'm just going to wrap up the video. So let's continue on the building of the... a little cottage, you could say. This is, of course, like I said, just a little temporary place where until we slowly start building the larger structure where my base is going to be, and it's going to be right there. I'm very pleased that I chose this area. Alright, gamers, we are throwing on the last piece of the roof. In other words, the last part of the building, and there you have it. Our little temporary house is complete. Right next to the waterfall, right next to literal paradise. And this is where we're going to wrap up the video. In the next episode, hopefully we'll have a much better layout, probably off camera or something. I'm going to build a little place for my trike so he's a little bit more protected. But this is where I'm going to wrap it up. So I hope you gamers enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to smash that like button. And if you're new, do not forget to subscribe. It was quite a fun little adventure that we just had. And I have to admit that I had quite a lot of fun. Now, if you gamers have any recommendations of what I should build or how I should build it, please let me know in the comment section below, because it would be much appreciated to see what you gamers might think or might enjoy me doing. So let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the very next video. Goodbye, and don't forget, gamers, to keep on gaming.